Alright, so over on my main channel, today I'm dropping a video called 31 on 31 where I'm going to rank all 31 DCEU and MCU films together. But while I was thinking about my favorite, least favorite MCU and DCU movies, I was wondering what his favorite Marvel movies were. So I asked him. Now, he hasn't seen all of the MCU, hasn't seen any of the DCEU. So I just decided to pick Marvel in general and ask him what are his top 5 Marvel movies of all time. And he has seen quite a few Marvel movies, especially ones that happen to have Spider-Man in them. With that said, what comes in at number 5?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Why Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Like, the animation is good, but I don't like how it's, like, sort of in a comic book with, like, the dots for a comic book. I kind of think that's bad for it.
It hurts the movie?
It just makes it bad. Just too much comic stuff into it.
Okay, this is your top 5. Do you hate this movie?
No, I like it.
You gotta tell me why you like it.
I like it because, like, all, like, the villains, Kingpin, how there's, like, multiple different Spider-Man. Miles' uncle,
yes.
I think he's actually pretty cool in his suit.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, like, with his, like, big claw.
Yeah.
But at first, I don't really like how they don't know each other for a second, and then they start knowing each other. Those are like some of my least favorite parts about the movie.
Oh, okay.
And that's all.
Number 4 is
Spider-Man 3.
Why Spider-Man 3? Why is this number 4?
I think it's actually pretty interesting. But like the way like in a bunch of different like things with Venom, he looks like really strong. But
He's pretty buff, yo.
Yeah, but in this one, he's like really skinny.
Oh.
So it's like really skinny. That's the only bad thing. Wait. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Well, if you're not, I'll let you know.
Peter Parker got a pizza job?
We had a pizza job in the second one.
Oh.
He was delivering pizza at the beginning of the second one.
Okay.
By the third one, he's a little bit more established in some other stuff.
Okay. That's the only thing I don't like about the movie. How, like, in different things, Venom is really buff.
Okay, you like your Venom to be buff. But what do you like about Spider-Man 3? What puts it here?
They have, like, the ordinaries with Venom, how he can take over other people. And he took over Eddie Brock. And also, Normal took over Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So, like, all the normal stuff
You get, like, a really cool dance sequence in the middle?
Yeah.
That's your favorite part?
No.
That's no one's favorite part.
I think that may be, like, Chloe's.
It's Chloe, her dance numbers. But what else do you like?
Venom with Eddie Brock, like, made, like, a web in the air that can hold a car.
Yes. Do you want to do that? You want to put a web in our backyard and hang a car from it?
No.
It'd be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it would be pretty cool, but I don't think the strings would last that long.
That's a personal challenge. I'm going to try this out, and I'm going to put you in the car to test it to see what happens. Okay, real quick before we give you Liam's top 3. If you don't know, we've done some of these top 5 rankings before. One of them with Chloe where they talked about Madagascar, and another one where we talked about the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So if you'd like to hear Liam's opinion and more of Chloe's opinion, check that out right up here. In third place is
Black Panther.
All right, what do you love about Black Panther?
I like how, like, Black Panther is pretty ordinary. Like how he jumps around. He has, like, his claws on his suit. And then later, he gets, like, the super cool, powerful one.
Yes, he does.
With, like, sharp claws.
Yes, even sharper claws.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they're a little bit smaller than what I just did.
Okay, you are getting real specific on the size of the nails. Who has bigger nails, me or you?
You. But mine Mine are more blue.
Yeah, well, I think that's dirt. Ugh, nasty. Anyway, Black Panther. What do you love about Black Panther?
Like I said, he's pretty ordinary. He's ordinary in the shows. So, like, everything about Black Panther is pretty ordinary about him in the movies and the games.
I mean, he is a king. He has superpowers from a plant. He has a super suit. His sister's the smartest girl on the world. She's like Tony Stark, smart and inventing stuff. But beyond that, and he lives in a magic kingdom with a force field around it with vibranium everywhere that allows him to have levitating vehicles. So beyond that, he's ordinary.
Yeah.
Totally. Just like me and you.
Like Harry Potter.
Just like Harry Potter. I am not understanding this comparison.
Yes. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's true. That is true. And your runner-up is...
Spider-Man Far From Home.
All right. What do you love about Spider-Man Far From Home?
I like how we've got the classic villain Mysterio.
Yes.
He's always the same, sort of. In the movie, he's really cool, like how he's in disguise, and I like his night monkey suit.
Yes, he does.
Silly name.
Yes. You could be the night monkey here in the city we live in.
Also, there's the game. The Spider-Man game. With the different suits.
Yes, there is. There is a Spider-Man PlayStation 4 game. And pretty soon there's going to be, for the PlayStation 5, a Miles Morales spinoff.
Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Yes.
I can't say his last name. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a tongue twister. Yeah.
Very much a tongue twister.
It's got a little bit of a cadence to it,
Yeah.
So what about, we got distracted there. Spider-Man Far From Home, what do you love about that one?
Like, they're going places, there's different monsters, and how Mysterio's using these...
Fake monsters.
They're drones.
Yes.
Why'd you say that?
Say what?
For those who haven't seen the movie...
Uh-oh. Did I get in trouble? Did I spoil something?
Yes.
Oops. I didn't know. They hadn't seen the movie.
Well, if they're watching...
That's true. If they're watching a top 5 of Marvel movies and they hadn't seen Far From Home, that's on them. That's not on me and you. That's their own fault. What else do you love about this movie?
How, like, Mysterio's, like, in disguise.
Yes. Trickery.
And...
Mysterious, you might say.
The scrolls.
Yes, we do. That's a spoiler. You're going to get mad at me about spoilers and giving away something like that.
That was him.
But coming in at number 1 is...
Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame, you say? Why Avengers Endgame?
I like how, like, there's a bunch of, like, mystery.
Mystery. Oh.
Like...
And intrigue?
Like, at the end, but I'm not going to spoil it this time, but
okay.
I will get off one thing.
Okay.
Time.
Time passes in the movie?
Yes.
Giving away big details there. Time passes in the movie. What else do you love about it?
I like how there's... I almost just gave off another spoiler.
You can spoil Endgame. Everyone has seen Endgame.
Is that true?
Nobody clicked on this video that hasn't seen Endgame. If you haven't seen Endgame and you're watching this video, let me know down below in the comment section. You'll win a prize. I mean, it won't be real, but you'll have won it.
But... I'm not going to say it like how they're going through time to different movies.
Yes, they do. They go travel to the previous movies.
And...
Was there anything cool that happened in the last hour?
Yeah.
What?
The war.
There was a war?
Yeah, I was wondering why there was some things that weren't in it.
They were in the trailer but not in the movie?
No.
Or in the movie, not in the trailer?
Neither.
I don't know what you're saying.
Like how, like, I thought Venom was going to be in the movie.
Oh, so you have to understand that back in the late 90s, Marvel Comics, the comic book company, ran into financial trouble. And so because of that, they started to sell their rights to different studios. So they sold the rights of Spider-Man to Sony, the people that make the PlayStation. That's why Spider-Man PlayStation 4 is on the PlayStation, because it's a Sony product. And Sony bought the rights to Spider-Man, Venom, and those types of characters. But they maintained the rights to a bunch of other characters, and therefore the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't have the rights to Venom. They had to cut this weird deal to get Spider-Man in there. Now, you know about licensing agreements. Education.
But then I realized,
Yeah.
talking to my friend
I'm your friend.
at school.
You're homeschooled now. I'm your friend.
No,
And Chloe-
old.
Oh, you're old school. Okay, gotcha.
Men
Oh, gotcha. We'll probably want to censor that out.
in the cafeteria.
Okay, you're in the cafeteria talking to someone.
My friend Dizzy, I was saying, why isn't, because he's also seen Endgame.
Yes.
Why isn't Venom in Endgame?
Yes.
And then I said, maybe he's, what's that place called again? The Raft, I think.
The Raft, yes.
Yeah,
From Civil War.
right. But for a minute, I did not know what the Civil War one looked like. I was picturing the one from Ultimate Alliance 3.
Gotcha.
And until I watched that, till I saw the Raft in Civil War.
Gotcha.
I'm guessing he was in there while that was happening. But I don't know why they didn't bring Venom out of the Raft to help in the war.
Yes.
Because Venom could be really...
Or Mr. Daredevil.
Yeah. Like, a bunch of characters that are evil or, like, really good fighters could have been really helpful in the war.
Yes.
Like, Venom could have been, like, bite off the aliens' heads.
Yes. He could have eaten a lot of heads and livers.
And ripped Thanos into smithereens.
Mm-hmm.
And take the gauntlet.
Well, it sounds like you need to send a letter to the Russo brothers complaining to them about this. Strongly worded letter here. Anything else you loved about this movie?
Yeah. I like how, like, Thanos was like, I destroyed those. And then, like, but gone and then re back from a different time.
Yes. Very true.
That's very weird. I mean,
Time
sort
travel?
of. Sort of weird.
Yeah, it messes with your brain a little bit.
Like, so, like, it's two different things. There's one time machine, and that's in the Avengers place.
Yes.
But how did the Thanos from another universe get here? This is the ship.
Well, Nebula.
Oh,
They switched nebulas. And so switched nebula went to the time machine portal and she fiddled with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, she, made another portal in the sky?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's been a while since
Sneaky.
we've seen it.
Yeah, because we were rewatching through them leading up to Black Widow that came out in May. That didn't happen. So we would have watched it otherwise back at the end of April, months ago, but then because all this got delayed, it didn't happen. So 2020, everybody, right? No. Big thumbs down to 2020. Big thumbs up to Marvel's movies and Avengers Endgame. Thank you so much, kind sir. Be sure to share your favorites down below if the comment section is still open. Sometimes YouTube shuts it down on me because he's in here. And if you enjoy these videos and want more like it, click that subscribe button. Somewhere around here we got a link to those other videos. Keep talking movies too much.
Gorgeous Leviosa.